Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to our amazing YouTube channel. I'm thrilled to have you here today as we embark on an incredible journey together. Whether you're a devoted subscriber or a first-time viewer, get ready to be captivated by the content we have in store for you. Let's start it. Why you need vehicle insurance in the United States. Every driver on the road is required to have insurance in the United States. There are a few different types of insurance, but liability insurance is required in every state. Your insurance company will pay for the damages if you are at fault in an accident. If you do not have insurance and you are at fault in an accident, you will be responsible for paying for the damages. There are a few different types of vehicle insurance, but the most common is liability insurance. Liability insurance covers the damage that you cause to another person's vehicle. It does not cover the damage to your own vehicle. If you are at fault in an accident, your insurance company will pay for the damages to the other person's vehicle. If you do not have insurance, you will be responsible for paying for the damages. Most states require you to have at least liability insurance. Some states have a minimum amount of liability insurance that you must have. You may be required to have more than the minimum amount if you have a loan on your vehicle. If you do not have insurance, you may be required to pay for the damages yourself. If you cannot pay for the damages, the other person may sue you. 1. Fewer accidents happen now that everyone has insurance. M2. Insurance protects you from costly repairs and medical bills. 3. You are required to have insurance by law. 4. Insurance can help you get your life back on track after an accident. 5. You never know when you will need insurance. 1. Fewer accidents happen now that everyone has insurance. One of the main reasons that having vehicle insurance is so important in the United States is because it helps to protect drivers in the event of an accident. In the past, before insurance was as widely available or required, there were many more accidents on the roads. This is because drivers who didn't have insurance were often driving without any financial protection in the event of an accident. This meant that they were more likely to take risks on the road, and accidents were more likely to happen as a result. Now that nearly everyone is required to have insurance, there are far fewer accidents. This is because drivers are more aware of the risks involved in driving without insurance. And they are also more likely to be financially protected in the event of an accident. This means that they are less likely to take risks on the road, and accidents are less likely to happen as a result. There are a number of other reasons why having vehicle insurance is so important in the United States. For instance, insurance can help to cover the cost of repairs to your vehicle in the event that it is damaged in an accident. It can also help to cover the cost of medical treatment for you or your passengers if you are involved in an accident. In some cases, insurance can even help to cover the cost of a rental car if your vehicle is damaged and needs to be repaired. All in all, there are a number of good reasons why having vehicle insurance is so important in the United States. It can help to protect you financially in the event of an accident, and it can also help to cover the cost of repairs or medical treatment. If you don't have insurance, then you could be putting yourself at risk both financially and physically. 2. Insurance protects you from costly repairs and medical bills. Just about everyone knows that driving without car insurance is illegal in most states. But even if you are insured, you may not be fully protected from the high costs of an accident. That's why it's so important to understand what your policy covers and to make sure you have the right coverage for your needs. You could be putting yourself at risk both financially and physically. 2. Insurance protects you from costly repairs and medical bills. Just about everyone knows that driving without car insurance is illegal in most states. But even if you are insured, you may not be fully protected from the high costs of an accident. That's why it's so important to understand what your policy covers and to make sure you have the right coverage for your needs. If you cause an accident, your insurance will typically pay for the damage to the other car, up to your policy's limits. But what if the damage is much more than your limit? You could be on the hook for thousands of dollars, and if the other driver sues you, your personal assets could be at risk. if you are injured in an accident, your medical bills could easily exceed your insurance policy's limits. And if the other driver is injured, you could be sued for much more than your policy limits. In either case, you could end up paying for costly repairs or medical bills out of your own pocket. To protect yourself from the high costs of an accident, it's important to have the right coverage. If you have a loan on your car, your lender will require you to have comprehensive and collision coverage. But even if you don't have a loan, these types of coverage are a good idea. Comprehensive coverage will pay for damages to your car that are not caused by an accident, such as theft, vandalism, or weather damage. Collision coverage will pay for damages to your car if you are in an accident. If you have an older car, you may decide to drop these types of coverage. But if you have a newer car, or if you can't afford to pay for repairs out of pocket, these types of coverage are a good idea. In addition to comprehensive and collision coverage, you may also want to consider uninsured/underinsured motorist coverage. This type of coverage will pay for your damages if you are in an accident with a driver who does not have insurance, or who does not have enough insurance to cover the costs of the accident. No matter what type of car insurance coverage you choose, it's important to understand what your policy covers and to make sure you have the right coverage for your needs. 3. You are required to have insurance by law. You are required to have insurance by law in the United States for a number of reasons. The first reason is that it protects you financially in the event of an accident. If you cause an accident, your insurance will pay for the damages to the other car and its occupants. If you are in an accident that is not your fault, your insurance will pay for your damages. Another reason you are required to have insurance is that it protects other drivers on the road. If you cause an accident, your insurance will pay for the damages to the other car and its occupants. This helps to keep everyone safe on the road. Lastly, insurance protects you in the event that you are sued. If you are sued for damages from an accident, your insurance will pay for your legal fees and any damages that you are ordered to pay. This helps to keep you from having to pay out of pocket for these expenses. Without insurance, you would be responsible for all of the damages caused in an accident, which could ruin you financially. Insurance is required by law in order to protect you, other drivers, and to ensure that you can cover the costs of an accident. Point 4. Insurance can help you get your life back on track after an accident. No one likes to think about being in an accident, but it's a reality that we all face on the roadways. If you're involved in a collision, vehicle insurance can help you get your life back on track. For starters, insurance can help pay for the damages to your vehicle. Even if you have a high deductible, your insurance policy can help cover the costs of repairs or even a replacement vehicle. Additionally, insurance can help cover the costs of medical care. If you or your passengers are injured in an accident, whether it's a trip to the emergency room or ongoing physical therapy, your insurance policy can help make sure that you get the care you need. Finally, insurance can provide you with some financial protection if you're found at fault for an accident. If you're sued by the other driver, your insurance policy can help cover your legal fees. No one wants to be in an accident, but vehicle insurance can help make the situation much easier to handle. If you don't have insurance, now is the time to get it. 5. You never know when you will need insurance. Vehicle insurance is one of those things that you may not think you need until you actually need it. And by then, it may be too late. That's why it's important to have vehicle insurance, even if you think you don't need it. Here are 5 reasons why you may need vehicle insurance. 1. You never know when you will be in an accident. No one ever plans on being in an accident, but it can happen to anyone at any time. If you're not insured, you could be financially responsible for any damage to your vehicle, as well as any injuries that you or your passengers may suffer. 2. You never know when you will hit something, whether it's a deer, a pothole, or a piece of debris in the road. You never know when you may hit something with your vehicle. If you're not insured, you may have to pay for any repairs out of your own pocket. Point 3. You never know when someone will hit you. Even if you're the most careful driver in the world, there's always the potential that someone else will hit your vehicle. If they're not insured, or if their insurance doesn't cover the damages, you could be stuck with the bill. 4. You never know when your vehicle will be stolen. Unfortunately, vehicle theft is a reality. If your vehicle is stolen and you don't have insurance, you may never see it again. 5. You never know when you will need roadside assistance. Whether you run out of gas, have a flat tire, or need a tow, roadside assistance can be a lifesaver. If you have vehicle insurance, roadside assistance is usually included. If you don't have insurance, you may have to pay for these services out of your own pocket. As you can see, there are many reasons why you may need vehicle insurance. It's important to be prepared for anything that may happen on the road. You need vehicle insurance in the United States to protect yourself financially in the event of an accident. If you are at fault in an accident, your insurance will pay for the damages to the other vehicle. If you are not at fault, your insurance will pay for your repairs. Additionally, insurance will pay for any medical treatment necessary as a result of an accident. Thank you for being a part of our channel. We appreciate each and every one of you.